Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for February 1st, 2018. Thank you for joining me. So let's have a look at what the energies are for us today and what we need to know about them so that we can use them for our highest good. And just a quick reminder, your monthlies are up on the channel. The winter sale and the forecast special price readings are going to be available till around mid-month, and I'm also going to start a Valentine's special around the 1st or the 2nd, depending on where you are in the world. So if you're interested, check those out on my specials page. Okay, so in today's energy, it seems very similar to yesterday's energy, so you could just be looking at, or we could just be looking at a continuation of that, as it usually happens. You know, again, we try to put a time frame on things, but we do work on divine timing with such energies, and so we can see the same energy spanning out across a number of days. So similar energy, a lot of hard work, getting a wish come true because of it. Okay, so first card, representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, okay, there's an added aspect. Yesterday we had Seven of Pentacles, I think it was, where, you know, it was a lot of hard work, it was dedication, it was focus, it was determination, and sticking to the plan. The Nine of Wands is all that, but there's also an element of standing up for what you deserve, and also protecting what is yours. There's also doubts with the Nine of Wands, because we feel tired, because we're so exhausted and drained, because we've been investing so much into whatever the situation is. We reach a point where, you know, we feel overly sensitive, we feel vulnerable, we start to lose hope, we start to question things, we almost feel like giving up. And then one of the messages of the Nine of Wands is, keep going, you're almost there, do not give up now. Okay, so it's that sort of situation, and it's going to be about different things for everyone. Okay, but that's what this describes, okay, with the Nine of Wands. As a result of that, we have the Star in today's energy. The Star is a major arcana card. It's beautiful. It brings healing into any area that this talks about for you. It brings healing, peace, harmony, balance, flow, and then it is also seen as a wish card. Okay, with this being a major arcana, would be something very significant, and it does feel like, you know, with the Nine of Wands, you could say, don't give up before the miracle happens, and then that's the miracle happening with the Star. Okay. This could be getting a yes, getting the approval, getting what you asked for, getting what you applied for. It could be just good health or clarity about your health, and you know what you need to do now, and therefore you're on the right track towards healing. Or maybe the worst part of it, or the hardest part of it, was figuring out what was wrong. Maybe that's what took a lot of energy, time, and effort, and we felt like giving up on. Okay, and now we either have figured it out, and this talks about healing. It's going to be different time scales for everyone, or today we have the clarity and the understanding, and okay, this is what it is, this is what we need to do. You do that, you're fine. Okay, and that's of course just in a health sense, but it can apply in a lot of different ways. You know, like struggling to find a job, and then the Star shows up to say you have a really good opportunity to look at. Okay, there's something that comes up that's a really good opportunity, that's like almost like a dream come true with the Star. Or again, you get the approval, you get the mortgage, you get the loan, you get the house, you get the job, you meet someone, you get starry eyes. Okay, with this energy of the Star, but it brings a lot of positivity, a lot of hope, healing, and balance. Absolutely. Okay, and we don't usually get very specific in terms of signs with the dailies, with the general energies, but the Star does talk about Aquarius, so it could just represent the time of Aquarius. So maybe what is going on is going to affect us for the whole duration of the time of Aquarius, or it's going to be a major focus point, or it's going to be significant during the time of Aquarius, or anything like that, okay? Or a specific Aquarian person could also be that. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, this can be about, yes, starting a new relationship. It can be about getting back together with someone, okay? After time apart, arguments, difficulty, but we didn't give up. We worked on the relationship, and then it's starting to heal. And then we see a getting back together. We see a coming back into the flow of things. We see forgiveness and going back to mutual love, admiration, support. Contracts. Two of Cups can also talk about business partnerships, so contracts. Okay, so today could be about finally getting that job that we were looking for, or finally figuring out what kind of job we want. And then with the Two of Cups, it's going to be a lot easier to get it. It's going to happen a lot quicker when we know what we're looking for, and we just focus on that, as opposed to, I don't really know what I want. I don't really know if I want to stay here. I don't really know how long I want to stay here for. I don't really know, you know what I mean? So once we have the clarity, things can happen a lot quicker because we know what we are shooting for. So it can absolutely be contracts. It can absolutely be promotions. It can absolutely be anything that requires a contract, modifying a contract, terms and conditions where you have to reach an understanding with the other person, and so on and so forth. But whatever the type of partnership that the Two of Cups talks about, it is something that it is a beautiful partnership, a fair partnership. Talks about mutual support, mutual respect, mutual admiration, deep feelings for one another, mutual commitments made, okay? So it's in tune with the energy of balance and flow and harmony that the star is starting to bring in today. Our overall guidance, we have the Humpback Whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, so we have the element of healing, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Now for some, this means follow your dream. That's why the star is there. Now is the time to go for your dream job. Now is the time to start making changes, to start applying. For others, this just says listen. So again, we have the element of listen, be open, listen, receive. Signs, symbols, information, guidance, opportunities, receive them, be open to them. We have the element of water there. So again, healing, connection to the divine, connection to our subconscious, our dreams, our hopes, our desires, and also flow and abundance, okay? We also have the element of things now getting easier, okay? We'll be able to swim through things, if you will, with this energy as well. And I feel just things now starting to fall into place after a time of struggle or a time of confusion. We hear news today, or we receive information today, or we receive invitations today, or we receive proposals and opportunities. Today we may hear them, so talking to someone face to face, or speaking to someone on the phone, or online. Pay attention to what you hear. You may feel like you hear your phone ringing when it's not really ringing. That's a sign it's about to come, that phone call, and so on. You may hear from someone that you were hoping to hear from. You may hear back on, again, applications, job search process, interviews, anything like that, okay? So hearing is important. Pay attention. And again, it's about restoring balance and restoring peace in our hearts and in our minds, and harmony. So that is with mind, body, and soul. So we're at a turning point, it feels like, okay, where if we stay open, if we're willing to receive, if we pay attention to our intuition and where our signs and symbols are trying to guide us, and we follow that guidance, we trust the guidance, then we're gonna see a turnaround situation. And then moving forward, it may not feel like it now, but moving forward, looking back on it is what I'm trying to say. Looking back on it, we will see this situation, whatever this talks about for each of us, we will see the situation as that was a turning point. That's when things got better. That's when things got put right. That's when things got easier. That's when I found my goal. That's when I found my passion. That's when I started my dream career. That's when I started whatever, okay, that was significant, that is significant, that will be significant in our lives. So, you know, pretty big energy here. I don't know what's going on in the skies with the planets. I feel like there's some transits going on. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. But I think that's significant. Maybe that was a sign to check out what's going on in astrology. I don't know. Because I feel that there's some significant transits going on around this time. So now let's look at our power card for the day. And again, this can add to our reading, or it could be a separate message, standalone message. It's going to be different for everyone, so just take it for what it's worth. It could be a mantra we say to ourselves throughout the day. It could be something that just inspires us, whatever the case may be. Okay, and we have, my future is glorious. And I think it's really interesting that we have a heart, we have the moon, we have a star. So it's like my future with love is glorious, my future with work, career, my dreams, what in my heart, where my heart is, or what my star is, okay, is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. So, a turning point, and this is where we're headed. Okay, so that is pretty awesome. Kind of speaks for itself. Definitely, you know, just take it, meditate on it, let it speak to you, to bring your messages forward. Okay, definitely. But yeah, that is our reading for today. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps. I hope that it inspires you if you're dealing with these energies. Let me know what the messages talk about for you, if they apply, how they apply. I'm looking forward to seeing what the day brings. Okay, and I hope that we have a very beautiful day with wonderful healing energy that is now coming into our lives, or coming back into our lives. Okay, thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for all your support. Let's have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.